America's immigrant history is so varied and so fascinating and so important to understanding where we are today and where we will be in the future. The Mukai Farm and Garden on Vashon Island exemplifies how immigrants can contribute enormously to the culture and the economy of the community they're in.
The first Japanese who came to Vashon Island were farm laborers coming to America to find a better life for themselves, and they launched a very thriving agricultural community.
B.D. Mukai came as an immigrant without speaking the language at all and blossomed into one of the most successful strawberry farmers on Vashon. He developed an innovative way of packing the strawberries himself here on the site, and once the berries were packed here, they were shipped all over America.
B.D. ordered a picture bride from Japan, and they had a son. Through the son, they were able to attain ownership of the property because at that time, an immigrant could not do that.
This garden was designed and put into place by Kuni Mukai, the wife of B.D. Mukai.
As far as we know, it's the first Japanese garden designed by a woman in America.
I think her garden does represent a way for her to interact with the Japan that she left. The hills and the sea of that Japan that she is now nostalgic about.
Now, this house is very classic bungalow type style American home, and that is B.D.'s desire.
Yes, to bringing together two cultures. B.D. Mukai was a very important part of the Vashon community, but of course, with World War II and the incarceration, that is something that happened to all of us on the West Coast. The Mukais had a little different story because they were so well connected. They were able to self-exile. They did not go to a concentration camp. But it was difficult coming back to the West Coast with a lot of anti-Japanese attitude among the community.
Since the mid-1990s, there's been quite a movement on the island to have a public space where people can come and be inspired by the Mukai story. In 1993, King County designated the property as historic landmark. In 2016, the Friends of Mukai started to restore the house. We've restored a major part of the garden, and we're now moving ahead to restore the fruit-bearing plant. I'm excited that we are now open to the public, and special events occur fairly regularly. One of the things we do is celebrate annually the Japanese immigrant contribution to the island by throwing a festival with thousands of people who attend.
I hope that visitors will appreciate the story of the Mukai family and can go away and have a different image of immigrants and their contribution to the American community.